Hey, welcome to an episode of beersjackofbbq. So today, doing a pork loin. So had an 11-pound pork loin, cut it up into like 7 nice big hunks. 3 of them I vacuum sealed plain that are in the sous vide bath here. 2 I use Killer Hogs all-purpose rub, and 2 I use pork barrel seasoning. It's a seasoning directly from Costco. I like the flavor of this in pork. I'm really interested in the all-purpose rub. I've never used that on pork before. So vacuum sealed all the pieces individually. Like I said, they're a nice big hunk. They're probably all about 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds. In the sous vide bath, 145 degrees, going to be here for 3 hours. So once we do the 3 hours, going to take them out, dry them off. And all we're going to do is I have the Weber Kettle set up with the Slow N Sear. These spin Grate, going to set the pieces around and spin them across the fire. Get 2 to 4 sides on this because, like I said, they're more than just a pork steak at this point. They're kind of a block of the pork loin. So you'll see them once I start unwrapping them. But enjoy the intro, and we'll unwrap them, show you what we look like, and then we'll see you out here next. All right, so I'm going to take them out. They've been in the sous vide bath now for 3 hours. So like I said in the beginning, 3 hours, 145 degrees. It's a whole pork loin cut down into 7 pieces. It started out to be about 11 pounds. Did 2 of them with the all-purpose rub, 2 of them with the pork barrel seasoning, and 3 were plain. So just going to start getting them out of the bags. And we'll see what they look like. So like I said, basically cooked them at 145 degrees. They're already done to medium. And all we're going to do on the Weber Kettle is just sear them off. I always steal the comment from Google on sous vide everything when he says they don't look good now, but wait, and then they actually do, like I said, some flamethrower or something to sear them. But these don't look the best right now because they look a little bit grayish, but they smell fantastic. All right, so we're at the Weber Kettle. We're gonna get these on. I'm not too worried about it being totally foreseeable there with the coals, but the coals are pretty hot. I said, these are the ones that have the all-purpose rub on them. I'm just gonna do these 4 for now. And then I'll come back and do the plain ones at another time. So what we're going to do is do a minute aside here. And just let these start searing. All right, it's been about a minute on that side. This makes it easy to work with and moving things around. Like I said, I'm actually going to kind of get all the sides done here. We'll make sure we try to get everything as even as we can. All right, there's another minute. All right, there's another minute. Let's see what sides I need to kind of do some color yet. All right, I'm pretty much liking the way those look, so I'll try to just get a little bit more. We'll get a little bit more on the front side of that one. These look like they can take a little bit more color. Get that to the back. Same with that one. Now we're probably going to pull them off. All right, going to bring them off. And so these 2 have the pork barrel seasoning. You can tell just by the difference of the color. And these were the all-purpose. They look nice. All right, we're gonna cut into these and show you what they look like then. As always, cheers. All right, so tonight we did a whole pork loin. 11 pounds, cut into 7 big sections, seasoned 4 of them. 2 of them I did with a pork barrel seasoning from Costco, and 2 I did with the all-purpose seasoning from Killer Hogs. I got the one with the Killer Hogs out here in front of me. I'm going to cut into this one and show you what it looks like. But did them at 145 degrees, 3 hours in the water bath, and then from there took them out, dried them off, seared them off over the Slow N Sear with Easy Spin Grate. Try to get every side, put some color on this, but so far they look fantastic. Just so I didn't mention before, I also want to mention too, I'm right next to a farmer's field, so there was some noise going on in the background earlier on in the video. That's stopped now. But pork loin, I typically do 3 hours sous vide. Steaks I do 2 to 2.5 hours sous vide. And those steaks I do at a little bit different temperature, but 145 degrees for pork, 3 hours seems to make it nice and tender. Let's see if I'm telling any stories here. Nice and tender. So it looks like it's just medium, which it should be. And let me take a taste of this. That all-purpose seasoning is just, it's going to be my go-to seasoning anymore. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Every time I do it and have it in the fridge with something sitting seasoning, I can smell it in the entire garage because usually I keep the meat out in the garage refrigerator. Pork loin turned out excellent, nice and tender. Pork loin, I like pork chops and I like a good fattier pork chop. These are very lean, but for a lean piece of meat, it held a lot of juice. And it's, like I said, very tender. And to me, the sous vide does all of that. So hopefully you like what you're seeing. Subscribe to the channel, click the little bell, share with all your friends. I did want to mention earlier too, I had the timer on because I was timing everything for about a minute. New subscriber just came in as we were on the grill. So hopefully that keeps up. So we'll see you next time.